Light is a form of electromagnetic radiation. Visible light rays travel in the form of waves, having a wavelength, and the difference in wavelength produces the effect of color in light. The various types of electric lamps available in the market vary in construction and in principle of operation. They are broadly divided into three: filament lamps, arc lamps, and the discharge lamps. Filament lamps give light as a result of heating the filament to a very high temperature. It's a lamp in which a metal or carbon is used in a wire form to produce white light by the passage of electric current. They are called incandescents. Filament lamps are further classified as carbon and tungsten lamps. The carbon filament lamps made today have limited application. This lamp gives a reddish light and operates at a temperature of about 2000 degrees centigrade. Above this limit, the carbon evaporates rapidly and blackens the glass bulb. The output from a carbon filament is about 3 lumens per watt. The tungsten filament lamps consist of a fine wire of tungsten metal as filament in a vacuum bulb. Filaments are now made of tungsten due to its exceptionally high melting point. It operates at a temperature of 2300 degrees centigrade and has an output of about 8 lumens per watt. Filling the bulb with an inert gas like argon and nitrogen reduces the rate of evaporation, increasing the operating temperature to about 2700 degrees centigrade. The light output is about 12 lumens per watt. A tungsten filament lamp in which the filament operates in a relatively small space with an inert gas and a halogen is called a halogen lamp. The GLS or General Lighting Service filament lamps used at home have a bayonet cap. Some lamps have an Edison screw cap. Edison screws are favored for spotlight, in which lamps must be accurately positioned. Each of them can be fitted in their appropriate holders only. The rated life of a General Lighting Service lamp is about 1000 hours. A lamp in which the light is obtained by discharge of electricity between two electrodes in a gas or vapor medium is a discharge lamp. Fluorescent lamps come under the category of discharge lamps. Talking about a fluorescent light bulb, it is basically a glass tube capped by two bases. These bases are fitted with pins to carry current to internal components called cathodes. The inside of the tube contains minute droplets of mercury and an inert gas. The inner surface of the tube is coated with a fluorescent powder. This emits visible light when exposed to UV rays. The starter, choke, and the tube's electrodes are connected in circuit as shown here. A choke is basically a single winding, small transformer unit. It has two functions. Initially, it steps up the supply voltage to start the electron flow through a gas medium in the fluorescent tube. Then, while the tube is conducting, it regulates the flow of current to the tube cathodes to prevent them from burning out. A starter in a fluorescent tube has two functions. It completes the circuit first for preheating the electrodes. It opens the circuit to provide voltage kick for ignition. The light output of a fluorescent lamp amounts to about 70 lumens per watt, and it's available in various wattage. The normal lifespan is 3000 hours. They are affected by both high and low voltage. The more often a fluorescent lamp is turned on and off, the shorter will be its lifespan. To check whether a choke is open, connect it to the test lamp in series. If the lamp glows, it means the choke is okay. If the test lamp does not glow, then a choke is open. If found defective, replace the choke with another one of the same capacity. To check whether the starter is open, connect it to the test lamp in series. If the lamp flickers or blinks, it means the starter is okay. If the test lamp does not glow, then the starter is open. After checking the accessories individually for their proper working, connect them as shown in the circuit diagram. This is how you assemble a fluorescent lamp unit. After fixing the accessories in the fitting base, give firm connection to the terminals by using a flexible PVC wire as shown in the circuit diagram. Next, insert the tube lights, turn them by a quarter turn in their position and switch on the power. By adjusting the tube lights a bit, you could see the lights glowing. Okay, now let's see some of the common problems we face in a fluorescent light. If the light fails to start, it could be due to a filament burnout, broken tube lamp pins, defective starter, broken lamp holder, an incorrect tube or choke. If the tube glows at the ends but not at the center, it might be due to faulty wiring, fixture not adequately grounded. If the ends of the tube are black, it means that the tube's active life is over. If the tube flickers or blinks, it might be due to tube pins making poor contact, tube nearly burnt out, defective starter. In this section, we have learnt about the various types of light bulbs and their principles of operation.